going on, everybody? Welcome back to Cryptechology. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit more about how I use token metrics to assess my next crypto plan, investment, and trading strategy. Always remember, do your due diligence and take the time to reach out a professional if you seek some advice with your trading and investment needs. This is for educational entertainment purposes only. So don't come at me when you lose all your money. But I want you to level up, and I want to help you to level up because, well, if we all make some money, then we all get to sit at the table. But I know reality, it ain't gonna happen. But to the ones that want to put in the work, that want to decide, hey, I want to invest in myself, I want to level up, I want to figure out how I can generate passive income, I want to learn more about cryptocurrency, how can I improve myself a little bit better? For those alphas, high performance people out there, let's get into it. So, before we get into the heavy duty side of things, we got to say thank you and support our sponsor for today's video, dogelord.com. If you don't know anything about dogelord.com, this is a crypto apparel community. So, what is Dogelord? Well, it's a community full of blockchain advocates, passionate advocates. We got some crypto miners, we got some developers, we have some content creators, we have just Web3 NFT artists. It's just a slew of passionate individuals working towards the decentralized future. And if you're interested in joining the community and being part of the decentralized future, well, come on over to dogelord.com, show your support, and what you can do is some of our content creators, they have some of their apparel, for example, like Red Panda Mining. So he has his collection here on dogelord.com. You can support his channel and support his knowledge, skills, and abilities. He provides some amazing content over on his channel, so you can go ahead and rock some of that gear as well. There's some other content creators and crypto miners on this channel like Serpent X, Chump Change, Tech Hustlers doing his thing, and myself, FutureSELF Collection. Here you can go ahead and get yourself some FutureSELF gear. Rock that diamond because we all understand diamond hands. But thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Help me build up this subscriber list. We're going to make this content a little bit more useful for you guys. Less ranty and more educational and concise. So, that being said, I am part of the Token Metrics Astronaut program. I use this application on a daily basis to help me assess the market, to go through fundamentals. It's really good because it puts everything in one place for me, and then at the same time I don't have to think so heavy on what I want to do. This makes it super easy. It uses machine learning and AI, and from collecting all of that data, it puts it in a really easy to use strategy and plan. It tells you everything you need to do, so all you have to do is basically act. And then so here's an example of the low frequency trading strategy. All right, so what is that low frequency trading strategy? Currently with Algorand, we're at a 9% ROI if you're just holding it, or if you actually utilize the low frequency trading strategy of 12 trades, we have a projection of 193% ROI you can potentially make. So what does that mean? All right, so you have to be accurate with your placement, and essentially you're just gonna have to follow along with the market. All right, and follow along with the indicators. So you can go ahead and click on strategy here. When you click on strategy, it's going to populate some more information. It's going to give you the entries and exits that you can utilize. All right, always remember, so this is the bear market time frame. All right, so the bullish and bearish indicators hit, but they don't hit the same as when we are in a bullish trend. Okay, So always keep that in mind when you are trading and investing. All right, if you have indicators, always keep in mind and remember to look at the entire picture, the big picture. Zoom out, always look left. All right, what is the current trend in the market right now? If it's a bearish trend, keep that in mind when you're looking at your indicators. But as you can see, if you were going to at least follow along with these indicators, all right, the first bearish indicator to let you know, hey, it's time to get out, collect your gains, be happy with those gains, and then just wait for an opportunity to go. So now you see there's another green. You can say, oh well, what about this right here? I could have entered that. No, remember, okay, so this is the way I'm looking at it. Because we are in a bearish trend, and at the same time, we did have two additional lower highs that didn't break previous resistance, you can actually look at this as your entry for short, all right? When we're in the bullish side of things, you look at the green as your entry for long, okay? So this could have been your entry for short, exit. Entry for short, exit. You understand? All right? Entry for here we go. Entry for long, okay? Exit, okay? Lower high, didn't break resistance, all right? So boom, we could put a short in, okay? Boom, all right? Now we're consolidating, all right? And saying, hey, you know what? We're starting to get some higher lows here. We got an indicator, boom, okay? Let's put in that long because we're in that bullish trend area, okay? And then if you wanted to wait until the next indicator, you could have. But after a while, this is going to help you build up your strategy, build up your plan, and build up that habit. And then eventually you'll be able to do this without looking at the indicators, okay? And this is going to help you with your resistance and support levels. All right, so Algorand's, we obviously you can see, and with the entire market, we are in a bearish trend. And we're getting a lot of lower highs and lower lows at the same time. I see a double bottom right here, but that doesn't really do anything because with the overall market and with Bitcoin, we are still in a bearish market, a bearish trend. We could see Algorand go all the way back down to retest old support at 11 cents, okay? It may not get to 11, maybe it only gets to 26, but at the current analysis and the current state of the market, there's no indication right now of a reversal. Could this be the beginning of a reversal? Potentially, but we went through this before, okay? We had a double bottom here, flushed. All right, we had a double bottom right here, people thinking that could have been it, and then boom, flush. All right, so another not this one really. So there are times where look, well, we had a double bottom here, but it ran and broke out. But what was this previous? When you look left, we were in a bullish trend, okay? We had higher lows and higher highs, okay, with that breakout. But here we have lower lows and lower highs. All right, so even with this could easily be a nice bull trap. All right, so try to pull in some people in the long right here, think it's gonna break out. If it does break out, it probably will just retest that what is this, that 39-cent level potentially, and then flush back down to 26 and then down to 11. But that is just an example of how you can utilize token metrics, okay? Token metrics is a really great tool. So let's go ahead and continue using token metrics, and we're going to look at Bitcoin. Currently, Bitcoin is sitting at $19,113.96. And the technical analysis right now behind Bitcoin, we have a holding ROI of 70%, but we also have a strategy ROI of 456%. So what does that mean? Well, we have a low frequency trading strategy plan of 19 trades. If we go ahead and follow through with those 19 trades, we could see potentially a ROI of 456%. So what does that mean? Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the strategy and let's see what it's going to give us. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wait for that to load. And you can see in the past, if you were to follow along with that strategy, you could have used these indicators as really good ways to assist you with your entries and your exits. You can see previously last when we were at that 40 39, where is it? Oh my goodness, so sorry guys, about that 40,000 level mark. Okay, when we got to that level, people are like, whoa, look at this is another higher low, right? But not really. It's a higher low, but at the same time we still had a lower high. Okay, so that is not indication that we're going to break out to the long side. You can also see we had a head and shoulders here, but look, see, we got the shoulder, the head. All right, we got the fake out. Okay, we got the fake out breakout right here with the with the higher high. All right, that's not a breakout. Okay, this is not a convincing breakout, so I do not consider that. Even look right here, not a convincing breakout. None of these are convincing breakouts. Okay, but and if you zoom out, we got the first shoulder. All right, we got the head, and you can say, and we got the second shoulder right here. And then what happens? All right, the next time we try to break out, it doesn't break previous resistance. All right, and then we get a lower high, and then next thing we know, we're flushing back down. All right, so now we're here. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, guess what, guys? Don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but this isn't bad news. So actually, I'm going to be a bearer of great news. This is amazing news. This is exactly what you should be wishing for. This is what you should be wanting for the entire community. Stop looking to the institutions to come save the day. We don't need them to come save the day. We don't need them to come save crypto at all. We could collectively save the day by simply just sticking to the game plan. The fundamental analysis on strategy of Bitcoin. All right, simply store your value. Use your store of value to help increase your net worth. Then you'll be able to borrow against that in the future. But so what does that mean? All right, so we have levels that we're gonna retest. We had a big move to the upside, and guess what? We gotta fill that gap, guys. We gotta fill that gap. I know you don't want to hear it, but we have a gap here. Okay, we have a gap here that needs to get filled. Yeah, we kind of tested it here, but it's not over. I see us going down, and we're gonna retest that 10,000. All right, we're gonna retest the strength at 10,000. All right, the 10,420 was my original support level to retest. You can see we got some levels here at 10,949. 15,888, but this 15,000 mark, okay, it's really not that much volume of support. You can see it's on the hit, it's on the incline. All right, and usually any levels on the incline is really not strong support or resistance for that matter. All right, so I'm looking for time. All right, time. Okay, so look at this right here. We have, so this area, okay, we have so May 2nd to August 2nd. All right, May 2nd to August 2nd. All right, so what is that? May, so we got June, July, August. All right, so around 3 months. It's about 3 months of consolidation. So what does that mean? That's 3 months of support. You understand? This is not, this is literally like 3 days, okay, of support. You understand what I mean? 3 months versus like 3 days. All right, so that's why this holds more strength and grounds to me when I'm looking for my resistance levels. Yes, you can choose. There's so many you can choose from, but I'm looking for major support and major resistance. How do I decide what's major support and major resistance? All right, there's two ways that I decide. Number one, for the stock market side of things, I use the daily support and the daily resistance, the lowest point in the 24-hour time period and the highest point in the 24-hour trading period. That's for stocks. Okay, why? It's because stocks, they don't trade 24/7. However, with crypto, because they trade 24/7, I want a different type of time period. I want a longer time period. Okay. So instead of it being 24 hours, all right, I'm more looking at a week. All right. I'm looking at a week of volume and consolidation. Essentially, months even better. All right. So what I've noticed with the crypto markets going from the stock market to the crypto markets is that these trades that normally that I would it would be in and out quick trades um in the stock market, they end up turning into, nice overnight or even week swings, week long swings, 2 week long swing type trades. Okay. Very rarely am I in and out within the same day. The minute chart in the stock market is like the hourly chart in the crypto markets. All right, but I don't want to get you guys all up in that and everything like that and confuse everybody. So the reason why I'm looking at this 10,000 area, all right, because we have a lot of consolidation here within this channel. All right, so it looks all right, we have so this one's a 9,300 309 to the top here of of that 10,949. All right, we have that channel here of about 3 months. All right, I'm sorry, I'm dwelling on that. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so Chronos, this is another example. All right, so this one's saying, hey, guess what? You may not be making some money if you decide to hold Chronos here. We got a negative 98%. But if you follow along with this strategy, you could potentially make a 1,800%. All right, 1,800% with 15 trades on a low frequencies trade and strategy plan. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that strategy right now. So this strategy is gonna help you get in and out of trades. As you can see, they did something. They must have did a split or something right here. I would have to go back and to look, see what happened in 2019 with Chronos, but that looks like a reverse split. If I'm just gonna look at the chart right now. So anyway, so that being said, it's gonna be hard. Oopsies. Can't. Whatever. All right. So I need to zoom in on that because this is really screwing things up a little bit. But here you can see. Okay. You know. Oh, I'm like, that's not the price of it right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're all the way actually back down. We already filled the gap here. We're sitting at levels. We're sitting at consolidation support levels. So honestly, right now, this is actually not a bad area to start looking for an opportunity to add some more to your bag. Could we still go lower to these levels here? Absolutely. Um, so the thing about that though is so where what the thing about that, let me see. Um let's see what the yeah, I don't want to get into all of these. There's so much information, guys, I can show you and go over, but it would make the videos even longer, and I'm trying to make my videos shorter. Okay, here's another thing that just I don't know why I have this tab open, so we're just going to ignore that. Dogecoin.com. Don't delay. Buy today. Head on over to Dogecoin.com. All right, so another thing I want to go over real quick. All right, so here's some good things, some good terms, some educational things. Correlation. What is correlation? Why do you need to know this term when it comes to crypto trading? Because everything is correlated to Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin's the OG, and a lot of the other tokens within the market is correlated with the price action and volatility of Bitcoin. So what does that mean? That means when Bitcoin moves, other coins move as well. If Bitcoin is in a bullish trend, it's highly correlated that the altcoins and other coins will also be in a bullish trend. All right, very rarely you'll have coins split, the correlation split off from the connection to Bitcoin. Fewer times than than more. Like you may get like one or two like token coins that potentially has a green day to get the attention of the market, and it's going against what Bitcoin's doing, but eventually it realigns with with Bitcoin long term. So always in the beginning, you're first coming into, what do you do? Just like in the stock market, you look at the SPY, okay? You look at the NASDAQ, you look QQQ, you look at all these things, that's the collective, or you're going to look at Bitcoin. You're going to look at Bitcoin, you're going to see what Bitcoin's doing, all right? And then from there, you can see what's the volatility, what's the volume of Bitcoin, and then you can kind of use that to help make some good educated strategic plans with that analysis. All right, but what's correlation? So correlation, a statistic that measures the degree to which two variables move in relation to each other. Two variables move in relation to each other. Okay, so two different things moving together in relation. All right, one is reliant on the other. Okay, so correlation is a statistic that measures the degree to which two variables move in relation to each other. Correlation measures association. It but does not tell you if X causes Y or vice versa, or if the association is caused by some third party or factor that's unseen. So what does that mean, everything I just said? All right, so correlation is not essentially factual, okay? We can't say for a fact that this is 100% cause a causation and reaction, okay? Bitcoin's going up, because Bitcoin's going up, algorithms going up, cause and effect, all right? We can't fully say for 100% that algo is going up because Bitcoin's going up. We can say there's a correlation between the two, okay? We can say there's a correlation between the two. There's a highly a high chance that when Bitcoin goes goes up, algo goes up. And this is just for example purposes, okay? And so you say, all right, well, how do you come up with the correlation? Well, the way you come up with the correlation is from using statistics. So what does that mean? That means we're going to look at data on the past, okay? We're going to look at data in the past, and we're going to see how Bitcoin performed. And then we're also going to see how Algorand performed. All right, and I'm just using Algorand as an example. It could be Ethereum, it could be Polygon, it could be Chainlink, it could be Kronos, it could be Tron, it could be any other token you want to put there and within this context. All right, it's an example, but we're just going to use Algorand because that's what I've been focusing on currently right now. So we can look in the past and we can see, all right, when Bitcoin did this, these coins did that. All right. Oh, it happened this time. Oh, it happened here too. It happened here too. Oh, it happened here too. It happened here too. Okay. And from collectively analyzing all of those data sets, okay, then we can come up with a mathematical, computational estimate or prediction rather, that in the future, if Bitcoin were to act similar to how it acted in the past, we should get somewhat similar type of, results pertaining to Algorand. So this is a correlation, it's a relation. We can't say for a fact that it will happen, but we can say due to the past data sets, all right, and the frequency that it has occurred more times than none, we can use that information to make a strategic, educated guess that this will occur again in the future using correlation. All right, using correlation. I hope I explained that well. If I did, and there's a better way to do it, I'm open to hear it. I'm always willing to learn. Definitely leave a comment below. Let me know how correlation how you use correlation. All right, and I'm not saying what's your definition because correlation it's math. 1 plus 1 is 1, but I'd love to hear your examples that you like to use to understand correlation. How does that word resonate in your life? What are some ways that you find and see correlation in your own world, in your own life, related to trading or not? Maybe at work. Maybe you've noticed that, hey, every time I wear my blue plaid shirt, all right, on Monday, I end up seeing 3, 4, 5 other people wear a blue plaid shirt on Wednesday and Thursday. Can I say for a fact that they're wearing a blue plaid shirt because I chose to wear a blue plaid shirt? No, but I can say that the 7 weeks in the past that I've wore my blue plaid shirt on Monday, those individuals wear their blue plaid shirt on Wednesday, Thursday. And from those multiple times, there's a correlation. Take it or leave it. That's what correlation is, okay? You take it or leave it. I know there's a high correlation that if I go wifey and I say, I bring something up about her weight or what she looks like or her dress, I'm probably going to probably might have to sleep on the couch. You know what I'm saying? There's a high correlation that I'll sleep on the couch if I talk some shit about my wife's weight or clothes or outfit in a negative way. All right? Another way, correlation. Is it, well, maybe I don't know if that's a correlation. That might just actually be cause and effect. So, but anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like videos like this, this is totally raw, unedited. I'm not practicing or anything like that. I'm just speaking from, just sharing what I do. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it more interactive. Let me know if you guys want me to do some live with y'all. I can't wait to show the new studio. It's almost done. It's gonna be sick. So appreciate it. Hit that like. Oh yeah. Also, go check out Black Heights. So Black Heights, all right, is a community that we're a part of. If you're into technology or you want to get into technology, you can join the Black Heights community, where it's a group of technology specialists and engineers and some really smart and intelligent people. I was just on
You
the
remember
channel.
when the
Um,
iPod was generating, we went
that's me
from
talking in the
analog to
background.
digital music, and that changed everything. To
All right, so go check out Black Heights. It's an amazing community. At the same time, go support my man over there, Antoine. He's doing his thing. And don't forget, head on over to Cryptechology. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Stay tuned for some more videos on cryptocurrency and digital real estate. Get ready because I'm about to buy some more properties on the digital blockchain. So stay tuned for that next video. And we're also going to go into, oh man, it came, actually, we're also going to go to how you can earn 247% APY. Okay, you can have 11 days left. Algo governance. All right, so you can earn some yield on that crypto and you can earn some passive income at the same time. So look, I'm just going to show you guys one more time. So I own about 21 properties here on the blockchain that's paying me out passive income every single day and every single month. Currently, my rent balance is at $7.88 is the current account value, and these are the properties that I'm partial ownership of. All right, so I own crypto. This is NFTs, real world use case of NFTs. All right, I get the artwork. I'm not here to knock artists, but I just want to share with you guys, like, this is what NFTs are meant for. In my, well, not meant for. These are one of the big reasons of how you can use non-fungible tokens in a way to generate passive income, to generate opportunity, and at the same time you can learn. Okay, so the cool thing about this, you can learn about real estate, you can learn about portfolios, you can learn about how to manage real estate and what it takes to manage a portfolio a group of properties. Okay, so just real quickly, I'm doing it again. Video's getting super long. I'm gonna have to start clipping these up. I'm gonna need somebody to, like, just like Ian on Market Mondays. Yo, Mike, clip it up. I need a mic to come clip it up for real. So, all right, just real quick though. So while this loads, if it actually loads, last time it didn't load for me when I was recording for whatever reason. Let's see if it loads this time for me. It's probably not because, oh, here we go. So in here are all the documents, all right, pertaining to that property. So boom, house canary. So this is a great report for anybody that's getting into real estate, all right, and that wants to learn more about real estate. So this report, it's not gonna open up for me. Yeah. So I'm sitting here clicking on it and just like, nah, bro, you're not gonna get it. But basically, it just gives you a good correlation of the current property and the properties nearby. Okay, and it shows you what's the property value nearby, what they sold for, how long they've been on the market, if it's been on the market. What the property taxes and things like that. You can get into that. You can also get and learn about lease agreements. Okay, you can learn how to set up a lease agreement, what a lease agreement looks like, what's the type of words that's used within the agreement, the manager consent forms, operating agreements, property management agreements. You can look at all, and look, January 19th, this is new. All right, guys, this is new stuff. The deed, the closing statement, all of this is what is part of real estate. Okay, so I'm going down a commercial real estate future. I will own multiple commercial real estate properties with a portfolio value of $1 billion in the future. And until I get to that moment in time, I'm currently purchasing and owning residential properties. And right now, I'm looking for some more properties as well. But until then, I'm also participating with the digital real estate, okay? The digital real estate movement. And this is how you can kind of practice real world real estate at the same time, all right? This is the other side of it, the ownership of it, all right, and what comes with that. And this is not just looking at this. We also get notified. So just recently, one of the properties I'm partial owner in, all right, we had to talk about doing some repairs to the property. Okay, so they sent out a message to all of the token holders, and we had an opportunity to vote and decide where the funds are going to come from to fix the repairs on the house. We also vote on whether or not we want to do cash for keys. So what's cash for keys? Basically, cash for keys is when you have maybe a tenant that's not living up to their side of the bargain, their side of the contract agreement. You know, maybe they're having issues with rent, maybe they're just having a tough time in life. It doesn't matter. It's not my way. I'm not here to judge. It just is what it is. If there's a difficulty, that's cool, but we can decide whether or not if that tenant could, potentially move on to another property, all right? And the way we can do that is basically by offering cash for keys. So what does that mean? You're paying somebody to move out in a nice way. So you're like, look, I'll give you some money back just to get out of my hair. So, because right now it's just not working out. All right. It's just not working out. And the best way to do this, I understand you need funds to go to your next property. Maybe you can't move out. All right. You don't have the funds to move out, or, your paycheck goes to all your bills. So it's just not working. And yeah, I know you can just evict people, take them to court and do it all the bad, do it that way. But that just leaves just a bad taste in your mouth, right? But if you want to do this without having your number one, a disgruntled tenant, why? Because they're still renting your property, right? So if you have a disgruntled tenant and they're upset and you're trying to evict them, there's a highly likely chance correlation, all right, of your property getting fucked up. Okay, there's a high correlation that your property will get messed with. I'm not advocating for it. I'm not saying it's right. It's not. First of all, it's not right. People should not be doing that to property owners and landlords. But sometimes I get it, and I understand why people do that. I don't agree with it. It's not cool. You should never destroy anybody's property because you're emotionally upset. You should never destroy anything. Because at the same time, you just, you know, don't fuck people's shit up. All right, if it's not yours, don't fuck people's shit up. It's just not cool. But anyway, so a way around all of that, okay, is the cash for keys. All right, so you end up deciding and say, you know what, let's just offer cash for keys, allow the tenant to collect some money to keep it moving and go to the next property, and then in turn of doing that, I should be able to save myself repair costs or just time of not collecting rent, because if you are taking them to court and you're trying to evict them and they're still staying, they have like those squatter rights or whatever, so they could still be staying at the property and you're not collecting rent, and that can sometimes take 3-4 months sometimes just to get people out. Okay, so you're like, hey, let me just I'll pay them fucking 1 month to get out, to prevent all of that from happening. And that's what you get the opportunity to vote on. So that's the cool thing about digital real estate, okay, about group ownership. At the same time, this is not a security, because security that pays out dividend, right? Obviously, the SEC comes and monitors it. But because as a token holder, we have governance rights over these properties, we all collectively vote on this. This is not considered a security. Okay? So, anyway, I started ranting again. We're at 36 minutes. My goal was to make this video freaking 15 minutes or less. Like the delivery guy, 30 minutes or less, but it ain't happening. But if you appreciate these videos, you like it, let me know. All right, more to come. Peace. This is a way you can earn some passive income. Don't give up. Keep grinding. Crypto is here to stay. It ain't going anywhere. Blockchain technology is an opportunity for any technologist, or if you're new to tech, to come start learning at the same time. So, and if you want to connect with us, don't forget, head on over to Black Heights, okay? Black Heights. Head on over to Black Heights, join the Patreon, and then connect, network, and meet other technology specialists, engineers, AI, machine learning, data analysts. I mean, the list goes on of professionals on so many different levels. You can network, network, and network. All right, I am done ranting. Peace. That's not even a piece. That's my gamma sign for my frat, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get at me on the next one.